Welcome back to another episode of Projecting Grandeur. I am your host, Ron Dichter. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being part of this community of ours. We are here to help entrepreneurs, the people who are changing the world by disrupting, by innovating, by taking risks, and by doing things that make the world better for you and I. And while I don't have all the answers, I am a multiple business entrepreneur. I have started and exited numerous businesses, two that I've grown to over 9-figure in sales. So I know a thing or two, but maybe not three. And that's why I bring in guests to help fill in gaps. But really, I'm just here to help spread the message. And any entrepreneur out there, whether you're young, whether you're old, whether you're just getting started after a career change, like we're here to help you. So don't forget to subscribe. We put out 5 episodes a week and you won't want to miss any. And obviously like and comment. We respond and I respond to every comment on there. So please, leave comments. I love hearing from people and what you're thinking. Today, I want to talk about being dangerous, and I want to talk about the concept of, I don't want to say risk per se, but just living in the world of that slippery slope where, if you keep pushing, there's good and then there's bad. Because I think with an entrepreneur, you have to take risks, and the bigger you come as a business, the more calculated your risks have to become because you have a different team that's depending on you. You have obviously clients that are depending on you. But when you're small and when you're scrappy, you need to be dangerous. You need to take risks. You need to put yourself out there and project that grandeur. So whether it be your competitors that are dismissing you because you're a non-factor, whether it is new customers that have never heard of you, you've got to be dangerous and put risks out there, whether that's in your product, whether that's in your sales, whether that's in your marketing. You have to take risks and you have to be dangerous. I remember a guy named Mike, who was the CEO of a company called Dollar Shave Club, which you all may remember. Tons of respect for what this company has been able to do. And he kind of started the whole movement about these funny, quirky videos telling a story. And he told the story about how, these, dollar shavers are better than everything out on the market, and kind of tells this funny story about his warehouse, of how they keep the costs down. And that video is what propelled them to a $1 billion brand. And again, he took a risk. He took, he went dangerous in his marketing style. It could have backfired on him, but he knew he had to be dangerous and compete. If he's going to go compete against Gillette and Remington and these huge brands that have been around for, decades and even centuries, he had to do something different. And so he was dangerous. And so as you start thinking about your plan, live in the world of danger. Obviously, I'm not talking about physical danger and harming yourself. I'm talking about danger in the sense that you're taking risks that have a potential to have a negative consequence. Because if you're not in this business to grow, you're not in this business to get big, you're not in this business to scale, that's fine. But I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the people that want to grow, that want to innovate, that want to change the world, that want to do things big, and they want to have goals. And for those people, living in the world of danger needs to become part of your DNA, part of what you do. And the second that you get comfortable, someone's going to pass you up. So you have to live in this world of danger and you have to keep it going, right? It's not something that you just do once to get the business going. You have to keep being dangerous, keep pushing the envelope of what you can and can't do. And again, there are risks to that. So you have to be calculated. And the bigger you get, the more calculated you have to be. But in the beginning, be dangerous. Take risks. Make people afraid of you. Make people, your competitors, talk bad about you in a good way because they're scared. Be dangerous. The other part of being dangerous is making sure that you're, quick to adjust, right? When you take risks and you do something dangerous, if you make a misstep, you have to be quick on your feet to be able to adjust. And by living in the world of being dangerous, you have to also be able to, pivot and change and adjust and be able to, modify what you're doing so that danger can be, mitigated. And so again, today, I want you to live dangerously. I want you to take risks. I want you to be bold. I want you to go after what you're, setting your mind to. And I want you to stop being apologetic to anyone and go live dangerously. I hope you find this helpful. Apply this in your own world. Please remember to like and comment. Most importantly, share. My name is Ron Dichter. This is Projecting Grandeur. Thanks for tuning in.